Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. These are so dirty. Oh my goodness. Um, hold on. So what happened was I'm supposed to be in the garden, but you see, I'm in my bed. My body is healing from being at mom's house, and yeah. So we're gonna take it easy today. Welcome in. Um, Caesar. Hey, girl. Listen, I need help. So, hold on. Let me welcome in. Hey. Mhm. So, I did this live so that my gardening community could help me with planning out these two beds I got going on. Hey, Triple D. How you doing? Hey, Joshua. So, um, as y'all can see, I'm in the bed, unfortunately. Hey, David. Unfortunately, um not unfortunately. Listen, I'm supposed to be resting because I kind of hurt myself when I was at my mom's, and so I'm trying to take it easy the best way I can. Hold on. Hey, Tim. Hey, y'all. Okay. So, let me pin this. So, hold on. Come on. Nope, that's not what I was trying to do. Um, I have all these seeds, and I kind of need help figuring out what is the best way to utilize two 6 by 3 raised beds. I have two of them, so that's 12 feet of growing I can do. Okay, hey, cool gamer. So, yeah, for my gardeners, if y'all want to come up here and have a little chit and chat with your girl, that would be great because I'm lost. I have all these seeds. This is all seeds. I have lots of seeds. And I want to know what I should and should not plant together. Um, yes, I've been watching all the videos and whatnot. Who that is? That's my girl.
Hey, happy Friday.
Friday. Hey, retirement. Hey, everybody. Listen, so your girl got all these seeds. She got all these, and she got all of these, and she got all of that back there to plant.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to make a plan because I don't want it to be willy nilly. I
Uh-huh.
need it to be organized so that I can get the most bang for my buck. So I'm trying to figure out what can be planted together. I got these two pretty trellises. These so pretty. Um, so I got stuff that it can be trellised. I got some of everything. So hey
Okay.
Jermaine, welcome in.
Hey, Jermaine.
So yeah, I'm lost and I'm very sad because my body is not cooperating because I had planned on going live later in
Mm-hmm.
the evening so that I could actually put said seeds in the ground. However, my body said, if you don't sit your dumb self down somewhere, so ugh, it's frustrating, but the pain is too much, and I just don't want to fight with it today.
Right.
So we're just gonna behave ourselves the best way we can. taller vegetables in the middle, plant shorter on the outside. Okay. All right. Whew. So I know that I want to put some flowers out there for the
Uh-huh.
pollinators.
Okay.
Um, I have
So what are you okay, you have how many beds that you're doing?
I have two 6 by 3 beds.
6 by 3s.
Yes.
Okay. And what kind of things are you wanting to plant? Like let's talk about the seeds that you picked out that you want to plant.
Okay. So that is a great question. I know that I want to plant these yellow bush beans.
Okay.
I want to plant those because I never had those and they look interesting.
Now how does your beans hey Miss Queen,
Hey,
um
Queen.
how does your beans do with your heat over there?
Well, so far they're doing good. So right now I have French green beans and bush beans outside that are flowering and they're
Mm-hmm.
doing pretty good. They're very green and lush looking. The
Mm-hmm.
flowers happen, well, the flower buds started happening while I was gone. So they're not fully flowers, I don't think, but they seem to be doing good.
So you haven't had like green bean harvest yet?
Not yet. Mm.
Okay. Because I know for here, because I don't know what your temps are here, but I know when our temps start getting into like the 90s or whatever, the beans, the flowers fall off of them and they don't produce because it's too hot.
Oh,
Yeah.
so that
So, I mean, if you're going to plant them, they need to be somewhere where something is taller than them to kind of shade them.
got you. Okay. Mhm.
So, are you going to do like cucumbers?
Yeah, I want to.
Okay, so cucumbers will be something climbing. So you will want that in the back of that bed, like where you can put the trellis
Yeah.
behind it. You know, like if you put the trellis behind, hey, trending.
Hey, trending.
If you
Hi.
put the trellis behind and have the cucumbers trellising up, that's gonna shade anything that be under the cucumbers. So
Gotcha.
you could do like beans or something like that,
Okay.
something that needs some shade.
Because right now, where the beds are, in the daytime they get full sun, in the
Okay.
evening they get a lot of shade because it's on the east side of
Mm-hmm.
my shed. So, and the sun sets on the west side. So,
Okay.
in the evening it gets a lot of shade. Um, yeah. So, I also have about 4,000 varieties of melons. Thanks to
Okay.
I have
Hey,
like a
Armstrong. Hey,
million.
Buddha.
Oh, hey Buddha. Oh my God. So yeah, I have so many. I have a lot of bush beans.
Okay.
Um, like I said, I already have beans going. Um, so I'm
Mhm.
trying to see what they're gonna do. I have lots of greens, lots of um. Oh. So I had put some watermelon seeds out when it was still cold, right?
Uh-huh.
And them boogers wasn't doing nothing. So I
Mm-hmm.
was like, you know what? I'm gonna drop me some red ochres in there and get those going. Why this morning, one of the watermelon seed, the sprout, the
Yeah.
I
They
said,
don't come up until it gets hot enough.
excuse me.
Oh yeah, they don't pop up until it's hot enough. That soil have to warm up to a certain temp for it to start.
Yeah.
But
So
that's fine. You can have the okra and watermelon in there together.
well, and there's several okra little sprouts in there. So I was
Mhm.
thinking about moving a few to the other bed, to the bigger bed, possibly. I don't know. Cause there's probably like 7 little okra sprouts in there, and it's
Oh,
in a
okay.
garden bag. So
Oh, okay.
I'm
Yeah.
that watermelon. Either the watermelon got to come and go over there, or somebody got to move because it's gonna get crowded in there.
Right. Hey, Sarah.
Hey, Sarah, welcome in.
Your
Karika.
frozen destiny chicken. Mmm. Buddha says she's gonna take her detox bath.
All right, now go on and take your plant your okra in ground.
Karika, hey.
Hey, Karika. Hey, Derek. Hey, Fairy Godaddy.
Hey, puppy.
So
Um,
he said, prep my
plant
okra.
your okra in ground. She got it in the grow bag. It'll grow in there.
It was growing really good last time.
Yeah. I would say put less, like you said, less okra in that grow bag. But you can grow because the watermelon is gonna sprout out. Like it's
Yeah,
gonna be just vining out of there, which will keep the ground, inside the bag cooler. You know, because the okra gonna get tall.
very tall.
Yeah.
Very tall. And
Hmm.
the okra from last season is sprouting already like greenery. Like I cut it back. I cut it way
Okay.
back. And then now it's got new leaves on it. A couple of
Mhm.
little flowers have popped up. I'm like, okay.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna leave her. If you wanna give me more okra, then here we go. So yeah, we're gonna see how that goes. But
Tim said he plant his watermelons by themselves due to the vines overtaking all the other plants. That's just me. But yeah, the okra is going to get tall, so it's not going to overtake the okra. Because
no.
people grow watermelon and corn together because corn is a tall, stalk is
Hmm.
going to come out of the ground. Hey, Kay.
Hey, K Renee. So I got two different yellow squashes. One is a
Okay.
straight neck, and one is a crook neck
Uh
yellow
huh.
squash.
Are you going to put them in the raised bed or are you going to put them in a grow bag?
That's a very good question. So I don't really know. I don't know, girl. Cause okay, so last year I had these beautiful candy roasted leaves and it was growing so pretty. I was so excited. And then freaking beetle things came and
Did the
ate my
squash vine borers, did it put holes in did it tunnel into your vines?
they just ate my leaves. These things look like
Oh.
these were like stink bug looking beetles. They were like I don't know what the heck.
So you're talking about the leaf footed bugs?
I don't even know.
They look like stink bugs, but they have on their legs they have like little leaf shape. That's why they call leaf footed bugs.
Okay. I don't remember what their legs look like. I was too
Okay.
um,
Yeah. Sarah says she has some potatoes that have been chitting themselves. Awesome.
yeah, I had my potato bag looks so much prettier than last year's potato bag. Even though I got a nice harvest off my first potatoes, but
Mm-hmm.
yeah, the leaves are so vibrant and so nice. So I'm like,
Mm-hmm.
please grow lots of potatoes.
Right. Right. So what else you're planning on so we can see what all we can put in that bed?
Okay, so I have lots of beans. I have lots of carrots. I have shards and another a deep green zucchini. Right now, I have the gray zucchini growing. Hey, Drea.
Hey, Drill.
Um, I have gray zucchini growing, which seems to be doing good. I have some long beans the yard long beans just started sprouting.
You're
My
gonna need a trellis for them.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
got a trellis out there.
Okay.
What else? My daughter wants me to do the snow peas again because she was like, those were delicious. They never made it in the house. Never made it in the house. Those things was eating right off the plant every
Mhm.
single time. So, okay. Then we have this box of crazy.
Okay.
It's so crazy. So the main thing is, I everything that can be planted will be planted. How listen?
I know you like me. I want to plant all the things, and I'm
Yeah,
like, okay, I have 4 cases worth of seeds, and I'm like, I want to put it all out there. But I mean, you have to think about the temperatures of the weather because I know y'all gonna be getting hot. We're gonna be 70s at night, so it's gonna be hot in the day, and then it's not gonna really cool off at night.
yeah. So according to this book, there, thank God, this came with my seeds
Mhm.
I got
Mhm.
because it's telling me, like plant in April, April, um, March through May. Like my broccoli, it says I can plant now. Artichoke, I can plant now. This is a purple artichoke.
Okay.
The cucumber is not till May. The eggplant, I can plant now next month for the dwarf green beans, the dwarf French green beans. So the garden rocket, I guess this is some kind of lettuce,
That's the lettuce. Yeah, it's kind of like arugula.
arugula.
Hmm.
Um, yeah. So this thing came with a lot of seeds. I think it was 20 different.
Right? Is that the what is the little wooden box that come with?
It didn't come with a wooden box, but it came in a like a paper box. This
Oh,
is the garden pack grow your own veggies that I got from Amazon.
okay, okay.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So yeah, the radish, the French breakfast radish, I planted. It said plant in March. I planted it.
You can plant that anytime.
Yeah,
Radishes don't take long.
they didn't, and I had some for breakfast this morning. They was delicious.
I
Now,
grow them. I don't like them. I grow them and I give them to my kids because I'm like, it's something quick. If you want to see a quick turnaround of something growing.
yes, and TC sent me this gourmet variety radish that looks like it has multiple flavors.
Different types in there.
Yeah, so I kind of want to plant those. I have lettuce going. I have spinach going. Um, my lemon balm is taking its sweet time to come out. The ground cherries are taking their sweet time. I'm like, hello, are you in here? What's going on? Uh, I'm trying to be patient. It ain't
Hmm.
working, but whatever. So, last time I planted peppers, it
Hmm.
did not go well. I
Okay.
got a couple of little weird little dinky peppers that was hard as bricks and they was stupid and I was like, I don't like y'all, I'm gonna pull y'all out of here. So hopefully we can get some peppers. I did plant some the macaroni peppers you sent me.
Hmm.
So
Hmm.
far I haven't done anything.
Okay.
But I'm trying to be patient.
Yeah. Peppers are going to take a while, and tomatoes take a while. Well, it depends. Tomatoes, they can pop up pretty quick, but peppers, they can take up to like 2 weeks before you see anything even.
They are annoying. My blue butterfly pea might be sprouting now, but
Hmm.
that was kind of slow
And
to.
they'll need to be trellised.
Uh-uh. Mm. Well, there's two trellises in the thing, but I kind of had them for the tomatoes and the long bean, so I might have to put another one in there. I don't know. We'll find out.
Yeah, because
I,
they're runners. They like to climb up everything.
listen, I just be dropping stuff. I just be out here like I'm like, you know what? If it works, it works. If it don't, it don't.
Right?
I'm like, I am flying by the seat of my pants. So this thing has sweet peppers, rhubarb shard, spinach, tomatoes, zucchini, the
Hmm.
black beauty zucchini, some beets. Now, my one little baby beet. I'm a hold on to hope that it can get bigger. But that
Mm.
stupid weed.
And beets this time of the year, I mean, for us, beet season would be over.
Yeah, and it probably is over. And
Yeah.
I started that earth. I started it during the cold, and I was
Yeah.
so proud of that. And then that freaking weed made
Mm-hmm.
everything up. So I feel like I'm gonna have a little baby beat like this big.
Probably.
I'm so sad. So
Right.
so.
But
How
I
long does
mean,
carrots take? Cause hmm, how, how long?
what's some carrots?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can plant carrots out.
No, but how long do they usually take to yield? Like a couple months?
So yeah, it take a while.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna be patient because
Mm-hmm.
I ain't trying to mess it up. But they are sprouting and the
Yeah.
greenery is getting bigger. So
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna leave you alone. I talk.
Yeah. And you can always dig around and see how around the top of it. Hey, James Money. Um,
Okay.
around the top of it and see the circumference, how round it is around there. Then you can tell. I mean, if you want them small, you can always harvest them. I mean, you can harvest carrots at any age, but if you want them bigger,
Yeah.
then you just leave them in there longer.
Yeah. I'm gonna leave them be because I want all the carrots I can get.
All right.
Um. Then I planted some of the long purple eggplants.
Mm-hmm.
Ain't nothing growing in there but weeds right now. It's,
Mm-mm.
those are weeds. Those are not to now. So I got a lot of cleanup I need to do. I definitely a lot of my green onions are going to seed, so
Okay.
um, I definitely need to deal with those. Redo a couple of the bags, move some things because I think that my Brussels sprouts might need to be broken up and put maybe into another bag or put into the other bed because I didn't realize
Yeah.
that I probably shouldn't have put so many seeds out there.
Mm-hmm.
So there's a lot of little babies, and I was
Yeah.
like, I probably could break these up and then, put them
Put them
in
in
other
different
places
areas.
so that I can get them.
And I've never grown Brussels sprouts because I don't like Brussels sprouts, and I'm just like, I ain't growing that, and I ain't growing cauliflower because I don't like it.
Brussels sprouts. It's not very. I'm trying to think of things that I really don't like in the vegetable family. It's not a lot.
Um,
It's really not a lot. Because I'm one of these. I'll try it once per
mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
at least. Oh, thank you, Sarah. I appreciate that. Lemon balm will take off once it grows. Yeah, and I think I still have lemon balm seeds in here. And then these some watermelon. I finally see one little sprout that popped
Okay.
up. I was like, okay, we're gonna see what that does. Um, but as y'all can see, we have lots of seeds, lots and lots and lots. So I'm gonna try the beets again when it gets cold or cold.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I definitely,
Hey,
I'm think,
Deborah.
I'm thinking that the one bed is gonna be strictly for melons
Mm.
because I have so many melons.
Right. Now, if you have so many, I would separate the melons. I wouldn't put them all together because when the squash vine borer do try to come through, if you got them all in one little buffet,
Oh,
more likely she's gonna take some or most of them out.
okay. All right. Now, what can deter them? Is it garlic? Is it onions? Is it a blowtorch? Like
Right.
their breath?
Avoiding the season, planting before and after her. It's really that's what takes out our stuff every year. That squash and yeah, because when she's in season, I don't know if you ever seen how they um place their eggs, but I did a video last year because I was out there and I was like, she looks like this beautiful little butterfly thing. You're like, oh, she's pretty. That little girl be
Yeah,
sticking those eggs everywhere, like all over the stems of that squash. Like, good. How many? Like 200? How many times you gonna touch
like,
this stem?
please.
Yeah.
Yeah. See, I didn't get no beautiful nothing. I didn't get no. These literally was the ugliest little stink bug looking
Well,
thing.
yeah, them are leaf footed bugs. They suck the life out of your plant. That's
Yeah,
what they do.
they ate up my watermelon, and they ate up my squash that was so pretty. I was so excited about the ding dang um candy roasters because Felicia F.R. Humphrey had the big giant three
Uh huh.
Jones
Yeah.
girl. I was so excited, and I
But
was
didn't
like,
she have it covered with netting? I thought it was covered. She
it,
had it covered under netting.
it probably was.
That's probably how she got it that far. Thank you, Miss Queen.
Thank
She
you
just
so
showed
much.
you out.
Um, yeah, I have more red okra. I have all kinds of seeds. I want to plant some more of the purple pink uh purple whole pink eyed purple whole peas. I want
Mm-hmm.
to plant some more of
I
those.
know they take up a lot of space too.
Yeah, and they're in my grow bags right now. And
Mm-hmm.
the lady cream peas, I see pods already. Um, the pink eye is rejuvenating itself. I I saw a few little flowers, so I'm sure it'll come back. This
Mm-hmm.
morning, butterfly was zooming around my head. I was like, "Hello, what? Why? Why is you attacking me? What is going on?" So yeah, homeboy was out there. I was like, I'm just trying to water my plants. You can have all the space you want after I finish watering my plants, please. Like,
Mm-hmm.
calm down. So yeah, and then I did drop some of these bachelor button.
Uh-huh. The flowers.
Um,
Mm-hmm.
hopefully those will start doing something. I did drop some of those just
Okay.
to have some more stuff. But because we have these little white flowers in the yard that just
Uh-huh. The
happen,
clovers. The
yeah,
clovers that
out,
the bees love.
yeah, they
Yeah.
have a lot. So I'm like,
Uh-huh.
okay, you guys are out here. I'm
Mm-hmm.
some more food, and then they hang out on my calamandrin tree, and
Okay.
they, in the daytime we don't even bother that tree because it's like y'all can have all the blooms and do all
Right.
your job. Not gonna bother you. You bother
Mm-hmm.
me.
Right.
That's it. The carpenter bees have decided to come back out again. And
Mm-hmm.
they big and scary to me, but they don't really want me.
No.
They just out there, and I'm
And
like,
they'll get right in your face, like, why are you out here? Move
yeah,
around. Like it's their space. Yeah, they will.
yeah. And that's what they were doing during the
They
putting.
try to taunt you. You're like, if you don't move your big self somewhere.
Yeah, 'cause I'm like, bruh, I'm trying to put this stuff out, and it was like when we moved the wood that I have in
Oh
this
yeah.
little pile.
Uh-huh.
That's when they decided, hello,
Yeah,
why?
because that's they love all the wood that they over there with.
And I was like, bruh, I put the wood there. Why is you bothering me? I just need something to put in the bottom of my beds. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And I
Mm-hmm.
bought more soil for the beds because after being gone and it had rained and did all that stuff, it's like the soil just went. So
Oh yeah.
I was like, I'm gonna put a little bit
Mm-hmm.
more. I got 6 more bags, and I got a bag of compost that's sitting out there, and then I got some in my other little box. So I'm gonna try to fill it up just a little bit more.
Yeah, that's what the thing is about raised beds is as the stuff down below start breaking down, those beds drop, you
Yeah.
know.
Yeah, and one of them, if y'all remember, one time before I started actually gardening, and I was trying to get my son, all I wanted the boy to do was take the top piece of grass off,
Mm-hmm.
and they ended up digging a hole.
Oh.
So I put the bed over the hole, and I knew once we watered in that cardboard that
Mm-hmm.
it was gonna
Gonna
go.
sink in. Mm,
So I definitely have to level that one off a little bit more.
right.
Had a little indention, and I'm just like, oh my god, this is so ghetto. But yeah, and I was looking at I think it was Girl Dad, and somebody else was using their tillers, and I was like, I want one so good. Just go through, and
Mm-hmm.
my daughter was like, "Mom, the yard man ain't gonna have nothing to cut." I said, "He just the front yard. I ain't put nothing out there." I was like,
Mm-hmm.
"Listen, he got the whole front yard.
Right.
Just, just, just weed around my little stuff." And yeah, because if I had it my way, it would be a whole bunch more raised beds, and they would probably be up to my hip instead of the smaller one.
Yeah.
Those big
Yeah.
giant ones cost money,
Yes.
and that
That's funny. Mm-mm. I would have to have a product review with them. I
yeah,
can't afford that. I can't afford it.
yeah. Please send me something like
Right.
gardening people, Vagos, and the other
Right.
like send me some stuff. I will review the heck out of it.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
I promise you, I will. Um, but yeah, if I could, it would be a whole food forest. My new tree is in the on the way. I'm very
Yay.
my my first tree purchase ever in life.
Mm-hmm.
So I got to figure out where homeboy is gonna go, and yeah, all of the things. I'm
Right.
I'm going to organize myself, y'all. I promise. I'm gonna organize myself so that I can put this stuff out there and try to make the best. I'm probably only gonna do 2 melons just
Mm-hmm.
to be on the safe side.
Right.
Maybe like one of the banana melons, and then maybe the watermelon, and then some in the middle. What in the middle? I don't know. Hey, Keisha.
Hey, Keisha.
Thank you, Triple D. We'll see. And I, when my daughter started her whole, we need trees, and then we discovered that the loquat is what we've always eaten for thousands of years and had no idea what it was called for real
Uh-huh.
until I saw a couple of videos, and I'm like, hey, that's what we used to have in our backyard. Like growing up, I used to climb that tree. We used to get the fruit. Our neighbor kids would come over and get the fruit all the time. So it's very nostalgic. So
Mm-hmm.
I want to put that back there. Um, we still, I'm still on the fence about the whole apple pear tree. Gotta have two.
Mm-hmm.
Now, if I find a good deal, I might get those.
Right.
I might. K. Renee mentioned dwarf pear trees um,
Yeah.
that don't get as big because,
You have to keep my
huh?
mom. My mom is trying to talk to me at the same time. Um, you have to make sure, like with dwarf, even though it say dwarf, dwarf can get up to 10, 15 feet tall. So you still gonna have to top it that it doesn't, you got to stay onto the pruning of it. because
Yeah.
they will get tall. That's what they consider dwarfs.
Yeah. Because I have light wires and crap right here, so I have to strategically place whatever I place. I gotta make sure it don't hit nobody.
Right, right.
And with the threat of hurricanes and whatnot,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I have to be very careful, and I have to figure out these beds came with stakes to put in, and we did not do it because my arthritis was not acting right that day, and I was
Mm-hmm.
like, I don't care. I'm not gonna fight. Not gonna fight with this. Like, listen, my I don't know about anybody else, but my pain will piss me off, and
Mm-hmm.
it
Mm-hmm.
will take me out of character every single time. And I'm like, you know what? I don't care if the house is clean. I don't care if the
Mm-hmm.
garden is watered. I don't care about that. Then I just want to go to bed. Like, and this morning was one of those mornings. I was just like, I'm gonna water this stuff, and I'm literally doing this, just this
Mm-hmm.
to put. Girl, my whole wrist was on fire. I'm like,
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I'm just trying to water the plants, y'all.
Right.
Just
Right.
it. And I'm like, you know what? just water everything and take your butt back in the house. Cause I
Right.
saw the little extra watermelon plant that was in there. And I saw that the eggplant wasn't doing jack. And then I was just like, I want to do all these things, but
Uh-huh.
yeah, my body is like, no.
Right. Right. And so if you can grow veggies, that tree is a cakewalk.
Yeah, I hope so. I hope so. Because I live in Sandyville. Like my
Yeah.
yard is sand. It's sandy.
Mm-hmm.
It's
Mm-hmm.
yeah. That's why I wanted to see what them tree collards were gonna do. I have
Mm-hmm.
one indirect in the soil, but I added or in the sandy spot, but I added a little bit of soil. And I mean a little bit
Yeah.
around that little spot. And I didn't add any soil to where I have my corn and early onward peas, but I did add fertilizer about 3 weeks ago.
So the corn, where is that at right now?
Where's it at?
Mm-hmm.
It's along my fence right now. Like,
Okay. Has it
yeah,
came up and
yeah,
stuff?
it's probably about that tall.
Okay.
Yeah, and so is the early onward peas. They probably about neck and neck.
Okay.
Or as that goes. So far, so good.
Because corn are heavy feeders, so they're gonna need like compost after a while.
Oh well, I got some. I will definitely put it up there. I do
Hmm.
have some compost, and I will definitely toss some over there. Cause yeah.
I know, Keisha. I think 15 feet is not a dwarf either.
No, that's not a dwarf. If it's taller than me, it's not a dwarf.
I know. I'm like, how do you figure? But yeah.
Mm-mm. So I definitely want to try. Now, so far, knock on wood, the rabbits have not bothered anything.
Hmm.
I haven't seen. I've seen a couple of birds like come by my stuff, like on the bags, but I
Hmm.
haven't seen them do anything but pick bugs, which is
Hmm.
fine by me.
Right.
Eat the bugs.
Right.
I did discover an earwig bug by my artichoke yesterday, and
Hmm.
I was like, "Where the freak did you come from?" Like, I haven't
Hmm.
been so long, so
Hmm.
stuff be coming out of the woodworks.
Yeah,
And
they do. The more food you grow, the more all the things that like to eat it is gonna start coming.
yeah, so I still have neem oil. It didn't do so well last year. Um, Probably because I didn't realize I was probably burning stuff up. Because
Yeah. Neem oil, I don't like to use neem oil only because it gets so hot here in Texas. And like you should either use it early in the morning or late in the evening, because during the other time you're just gonna be frying them.
Yeah, it's just like, hi, let's fry up our food right quick.
Right.
Yeah. Mm-mm. Yeah. So I definitely need to get. I have some tool. Does that work as a
Yep.
netting? Because my
Uh,
sister had a bunch of a big roll of tool, so
yes, ma'am.
I might need to put that over my zucchini because I don't want I don't want no problems. I do have some spaghetti squash that keeps flowering, but there's all male flowers. There's no female flowers
No,
in there.
no.
And I'm like, you just flowering for nothing because ain't nobody in here but y'all.
I know the males. I'm like, oh my gosh, especially with the cucumbers. All the male flowers forever before a female finally decides she wants to show up.
Nope. And my cucumbers, I don't know what I did wrong last year, but the cucumbers, they like came up for a half a second and then they was like, I don't really want to do this. And then my tomato plant grew all big,
Uh-huh.
and I had a few little dinky flowers, and it didn't do jack. I just pulled it out. I was like, screw this.
Oh.
I'm not even finna fool with y'all.
Uh-huh.
So that's why I'm like, I'm gonna try the tomatoes again. I'm
Mhm.
gonna do more than one variety this time.
And they like shade,
Okay.
like because it gets too hot for them. Them and even peppers, even though people be like, "Oh, peppers love heat," yet they might love the heat, but them flowers don't on the peppers, and they'll fall all off if you know.
So I
So
actually plant them on the side of the house then, because on the west side of my house, it gets sun and whatnot, but not super over the top.
yeah.
So if I can, because there's like a piece there. I might have to have my son see if he can uproot that. Because if he can uproot that little stupid tree piece, because I chopped it back as far as I could. But if
Hmm.
he can get under it with a shovel and get that piece out of there, we might be able to put some in that little corner because
Yeah.
it's much more shady there. Um,
Yeah, because I have to put my shade cloths up. And like even I have shade cloth now out there for my peppers.
uh-huh.
Um, to get ready because I know it'll just be too hot for them.
Okay. See, I'm listen. This is why I be trying to talk to y'all because I'm like I ain't know I
Hey,
this.
we here for you.
And even if I don't put it in the ground directly, I can put one of those bags over, yeah, a couple of my grow bags on that side and keep a
Hmm.
little bit more shade and uh and see if I can get that to work because I really want some tomatoes. I do. I like tomatoes.
Right,
I
right.
do like tomatoes. So, and then I have those drawer tomatoes in that bed, and there's no shade there, so I'm gonna have to get a shade cloth.
Yeah.
Yeah, y'all Florida and Texas sun different.
It it sure is because when I went to South Carolina, and my friend was like, "Oh, it's a hot out here." I'm like, "Girl, this feels wonderful. This feels like a fall day." It's like, "Oh, it's hot. I'm sweating." What?
Yeah, yeah.
I'm wearing a whole jacket out here. What you talking about?
Like, what is happening? Like, this is bizarre. I listen, and when I came back from Virginia, because I lived in Virginia for 10 years, and when I came back down here, I was like, now this is hot.
Uh-huh.
When they had summer, because they had seasons.
Yeah, yeah.
We get hot, cold, or rainy.
Right.
That's it.
That's it.
That's it. It can be at different times of the year. I went
Hmm.
out this morning. I'm like, what is this? Why is it cool and breezy, but also warm a little bit? And then I'm like, I saw a rain cloud, and I'm like, are you gonna drop the rain? What you gonna do?
I know, like one day last week we had frost on our plants. It was 36 degrees. I was like, Now, when you just come
like out of nowhere.
out of nowhere, plants was like, "What is?" They had frost all on the plants. I'm like, "Oh my gosh!"
Yeah, see, Texas is worse than Florida. I swear. I swear, because when they said my frost date, the last frost date was February 8th, and I was
Mhm,
like, okay.
mhm, mhm.
I was like, I didn't even know a frost date was a thing until I started.
Yeah,
So I'm like,
right. And mine's supposed to be March 3rd, and then I mean it didn't get below freezing, but it was 36, and I'm like, "What?"
close enough, close enough. Oh no! And then y'all got all that snow and I
I
was
know.
like,
That's why I was scared that this summer is going to be ridiculously hot because we're like, we had snow. That means that everything is being extreme.
yeah.
So this summer, I want to make sure I have my shade cloths, because
And see, the hurricane season is the reason number 400 that I don't have. I'm scared of getting chickens because I'm like, where is said chickens gonna go during the hurricane? I don't really want them inside
in
the house.
the house, in the house.
I was like, I gotta bring them inside.
Uh-huh. Mm-hmm.
Where they
Oh,
go?
your first day is still 2 weeks away? Wow.
Oh wow! And see, a couple of the gardeners I've been watching, and they talking about our first date is da da da, and I'm like, huh? I was like, girl, I've been planning. What?
Oh yeah, up
I was
north
like,
they still getting, Ohio and all that. They still getting snow. They still
yeah,
have snow. They
I
still.
saw snowstorms. I was like, ooh, ooh.
Hmm.
I was like, Carol, girl, I'm sorry.
Right.
I don't know what to tell you, girl. You gotta move.
Move to the hot Texas and Florida and southern states.
Mm-mm. And then with Swoop, it seemed like she get a lot more dry heat.
Yeah.
They get those little monsoon rains or whatever. And
Uh-huh.
I'm just like, and then she recently with all that wind she was having, I was like, that's kind of scary because them winds be blowing her stuff
Yeah.
and into the pool, and I'm like, oh no no no.
Yeah, they windstorms is like wind tornadoes or something.
Thank you, Buddha. I appreciate it. Yeah, the windstorms. I'm like, so it's so many things to consider. It's absolutely insane. I'm like,
Mhm.
okay, all right. And then seeing people doing a greenhouse, seedlings and um I'm like, oh, okay.
Yep.
I was
Oh,
like,
mine died, so
yeah.
I was like, oh my gosh, I came back from out of town and I knew the snow was coming, but I did not know it was going to be 14 degrees. And all of those plants, I would have been so ahead having nice peppers and tomatoes and all that. All of that died. Over 50 something plants gone.
Goodness. Oh my goodness. That's too much. That's too much. And initially, when I started the garden, I did start seeds inside and then put them outside. This time, I just was like, let's balls to the wall. Let's put it out there. Let's just drop them
I
out.
did not want to do any inside plants. I was just like, no, I refuse. No, I've got a greenhouse. I'm not going to do it. And then when that happened with my plants dying, I was like, God. So, and now I'm like, still, even though it is going to be April, I'm still scared that April's cold snap before Easter is going to take out some stuff. It has done that in the past, and everybody then put their stuff all out there like yay, and then the cold come and just kill our stuff. So I'm like, oh,
Yeah. Yeah. Mm,
I'm
mm.
scared. I'm scared.
I understand. I do. I do. And listen, I'm hoping that I'm better before Sunday because Sunday we supposed to get the rain, and it would be great to get these seeds in the ground before the rain.
So y'all gonna get what we've been having over here.
Yes.
We've been
Okay.
having it just raining since yesterday. It's been raining all day today. Tomorrow it's supposed to be raining.
Yeah. We need it because my grass is looking a bit brown. Not very green at the moment.
Mm-mm.
It's white and brown because the flowers, the bee flowers, that's what we call them, the bee flower.
Yeah, them clovers.
Yeah.
Buddha said Arizona got dangerous windstorms indeed, and sometimes can be blinding because
Yeah.
of the dirt. Yeah, it does.
That's scary. That
Yep.
is. I have only seen that once, I think, and
Hmm.
and I was a kid at the time. Um, that's where I saw tumbleweeds, and
Yes. We was headed to Vegas and we got in a windstorm, a sand windstorm coming through. I think it was Arizona, or maybe we had made it to Nevada. But oh my goodness, you couldn't see nothing. Wind and sand was blowing around, and we just had to wait until all that passed through. It was crazy.
yeah, because I was like, "What do you do? Pull off and just wait?"
You just wait. I mean, you couldn't. We couldn't see.
Yeah.
I guess if you used to it, you might can drive through it. But I was like, we cannot see nothing.
Mm-mm. No, ma'am. No, I'm not driving through that. Are you crazy? Like the just driving through blinding rainstorms is scary. Not
Yes,
good.
yes. Hmm.
And wind and shut. No, ma'am. No. No. Nope. I just when it says like rainstorms in the summertime, like I'm still like I'm not going out there because it could be super sunny on my side of the street and pouring
Hmm.
down rain up the street from here
Yep.
across the river, and it's like blinding rain, and people drive very very dumb. And
Right.
I'm kind of away from the tourist area. Where I used to live, I was 5 miles from Universal Studios.
Oh wow. Okay.
It was a crap storm of stupidity.
Yep.
All the people who don't understand the exits, and it's not like it's super confusion. It's just listen, the exit is on the right or it's on the left. Get in the appropriate lane. They tell you miles ahead of time.
Hmm.
Put your butt in the right lane. Get your butt in the left lane. Do what you're supposed to do. Don't come across 5 rows of.
Right. We're like, wait a minute. There's the exit.
Oh my God. And then the people who get off of the one exit that was like my husband used to be a bail bondsman. And there's an exit before you get to Universal Studios that where the prison is, the jail is. So idiots would get off and they be so confused and so crazy because it's like it's a big behind jail there, but there's
Yep.
like a racetrack gas station right across the street, and they're like all panicky. Oh my God, there's a prison, there's a jail right there. I'm like, child,
Uh-uh.
them people ain't worried about you. I
For
promise
real.
you,
They can't get out anyway.
they can't go nowhere. I was like, child, please. And they have a they had an IHOP right there, right in front of the jail, in a hotel, and people used to be like freaking out. Hey,
Right.
yard gardener, container gardener.
Hey, enlightened life. Hey, Urban.
Hey, Buddha, extra pages. Yeah, but no, no. But I wish that I knew that my rosemary was gonna survive like it did. Um, I had a rosemary bush in the backyard, and my sister's friend uprooted it and took it to her house,
Oh,
and it's still flourishing.
wow.
She sent us pictures, and I'm like, I should have kept my rosemary. And she took the pineapples that my grandfather planted way
Hmm.
before he passed away.
Mm.
Way before he passed away. And then she got pineapple out of those too.
Oh, yeah.
I had no clue. It
Mike,
was
have
I'm
you
talking
ever grew fresh pineapple before?
only the ones that he had in the yard. And
Oh,
we
okay.
had one I was so excited about. And this little brat from down the street on Thanksgiving, CC, on
Mm.
Thanksgiving. I'm in the kitchen. I'm in the window cleaning greens in the sink, and I'm like, "What is this?" This little boy couldn't have been more than 5.
Mm.
Through my yard, took the pineapple, popped it off, and was taken off out the yard.
What?
I met his butt at the front door. I said, "What are you doing?" He was like, "I wanted to give my mama this." You gonna take my pineapple out my yard to give to your mama?
She probably told him to do it.
I said, "Little boy, hand me the pineapple." And of course, it was not ready. So
Uh-uh.
I was so mad. I was so mad because that was like one of the first ones that had grown since he had passed. So I was so excited. We was
Yeah.
like a hawk, and it was only about this big. I was so pissed.
Mm, 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 mm.
So yeah, and then we just let it go. I didn't bother it. It didn't bother me. We just, the yard man would clean around a little bit, and it was up
Yeah.
under our loquat tree, and yeah, we never did get any more. But she uprooted them and took them to her house and loved on it. And
Mm. I used to grow them for years, pineapples. Oh my goodness. Because after doing the first one and just tasting the sweet, it's nothing like it. It's so better than store bought. It's so, I mean, golly, nothing like a fresh pineapple from your own garden.
yeah,
I
I
mean,
might try again. I might try again. I just yeah.
I didn't try it out here with the I don't know, because when I moved from where I was before, like in the city, you would think the country would be better for me to grow pineapples, but I have not had the success that I did on my patio garden.
See, hey BLM, how you doing?
Hey, BOM.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Morning. Yeah.
I'm gonna get off here, ma'am, and
I'm gonna get
get some things done, and you get you some rest.
yeah. I'm gonna be good. I promise. I ain't got no choice because I'm in pain, and
Uh,
I'm about to
right.
my Renaissance grandma's oil, and
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
finna slather it down. And the reviews I have to do. I can literally sit here because it's for this tray I got. So
Very good. Very good.
I can sit down and film that real quick, and then yeah, I'm gonna take it easy. I'm waiting on a package to come, which is another review, which will be
Mhm.
good today. I'm very excited. Very excited.
Good.
I don't need I don't need I'm gonna tell y'all this in advance. I don't need what's coming, but I'm sick of seeing it on my timeline and I have not tasted it, so I had to get it.
Okay.
Damn it.
All
Because
right.
people kept showing it to me over and but
All right. Well, you have a good day, and I'm gonna get off here.
all right.
All right. Bye.
Time. You guys, thank y'all for coming in and helping me brainstorm. I think I'm gonna go back over my comments and take all the tips and all the things, and then I'm gonna organize my seeds so that I can put them out there and get this food growing. We got lots and lots of seeds, lots of seeds. So we're going to do our best to grow as much food as possible. Thank you. Blessings to you too, Keisha. We're going to do the best we can to get all the food in the ground because, yeah, it's the way these food prices are. You got to grow your own stuff, y'all. You got to grow your own food. Just try it. If I can do it, anybody can do it. Because, baby, I have unalived a lot of plants. But once my body is healed and less achy, then I'll get back in the garden. It probably won't be till next week because I really got to take it easy and let everything get back to normal. I hate arthritis. Anyway, if you're new to my channel, I'm official Jamie. That's how you say it, Jamie. That's how you say it. If you're on the replay crew, leave me some vegetables in the comments, okay? All right. Anyways, I love y'all. Thank y'all so much for coming through. Let me give you little hearts. And there's nothing you could do about it. I'll see y'all on the next video. Thank you, VOM. I'll see y'all soon.